This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but
the pass rush gets home.
boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second and short. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Pass complete in the crosser. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game, the tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast.
And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. QB keeps it himself. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex it.
A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quick throw to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. There's the handoff. Crosses the 25. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The sure hands. It's Richardson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete on the crossing route. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a lot.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try the right side on the toss. He gets loose. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Will hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it in the open. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Oh, and he throws it back. And it's caught off the deflection. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Auburn. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. They get the second half started with their running play. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO.
Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Looking for a receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? QB keeper all the way. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
When the play is good enough for a 1st down, they'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
They'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Using the stiff arm to gain space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs here to the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back him up. That stings. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This air attack is still unstoppable. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it's caught from inside the 20. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Very near the end of the third quarter here. Looks like time for just one more play. They're going to run it here. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack forces a 4th down, and here comes the punt team. They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense showing blitz here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
68, South Carolina, 43.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The back's got it. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
South Carolina, 43.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry on.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The Gamecocks offense is on the move now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
2-minute clock with the running game. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to pass. It's Hayden. And his first throw here is incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Give it to the big fullback here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And the offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback will take a knee. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Hayden. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They can't stop him. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Second and 10 here. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT just a formality. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down.